Hello my loves, happy Thursday. How are you? It is the 22nd of January and my goodness, hasn't January flowed very quickly as we suspected it might, but I feel like we're still on the precipice of another increase in rapidity of realities. I won't say of linear time, but of how we experience and move through our realities. And this week I've been very much blessed to have been sitting in the fairy realm actually this week. I've been working with channeling messages for an oracle deck that I've been working on, that's actually been in the ether for the last couple of years, and is ready to be anchored in, hopefully late spring, early summer. But yeah, it's been an incredibly potent time, and one whereby I've been reminded consistently of the signs, the symbology, the synchronicities that are always there for us, to remind us that our spirit guides, our angels, the elementals, the dragons, the unicorns, the ascended masters are always ready to step in and give us support and give us encouragement, to let us know we're on the right path, or to just let us know we've got support, or more specifically to give us more precise guidance, and we have to ask for it. And this is why I wanted to sort of pop in today, because I've also been blessed to be working with a lot of one-to-one clients over the last week or so, since in fact the start of the year, and it feels like there's so much sort of soul refinement, soul fragmentation release. So there's we're releasing those patterns still that don't serve us, where things are being brought up, issues are being brought up into our consciousness, or maybe our subconsciousness, which are manifesting in certain emotions, and I believe they're being presented to us so that we can clear them, we can release them, so that when we move into the new lunar year, we are really ready, to become as clear and as clean as we are able to be as divine beings, clear on where we're going, even if that's just the next step, clear on what our purpose is, what our passion is, what our desire is, what our soul wishes to express itself through in this incarnation, which many believe is for many of us our last human incarnation, our master lifetime, but also so that we are able to remember and connect with the soul gifts that we maybe haven't been aware of so far in this incarnation. But we are ready now to step up and reclaim, to remember, to bring back into wholeness and into the entirety of our bodies and fields. And that may be psychic gifts, it might be creative gifts, it might be gifts of soul service. And I guess my invitation to you today is to notice the signs. I mean, just this morning I was just sort of coming back from the school run in a quite a hurried way and rushing back down the path into the house, and there was this most pristine white feather right in the middle of my pathway. And this is such a common occurrence for me, often seeing angel numbers as well, whether that's repeated numbers on the clock or on, you know, signs on shop windows or on car registration numbers. So angel numbers, repeated numbers, seeing wings, seeing hearts. These are all symbols and messages that we're being sent from the spirit world, quite often from the angels. And sometimes they can be sent without our request, as a gentle nudge to say, look, I'm here, I'm supporting you. But they're even more potent when we ask for them. So if we're in a state maybe of confusion, or we're conflicted about something, we can consciously ask our angels, our guides, to show us a sign, that will resonate with us, and remembering that these are incredibly personal to us. So what might be a sign for me may not be for you. It might be a song that comes onto the radio or onto your playlist, if you've got your playlist on shuffle, like I often have. But just trusting that the messages that you receive are no coincidence, and to trust that channel that you are, to trust that intuitive knowing. You will know if it's a real message because you'll feel it in your body. You might feel it in your tummy, in your heart. And if it's not a genuine message, you will question it, possibly, and it just won't feel resonant. One of the angels you can work with to help you to increase your receptivity to these beautiful messages is Archangel Jeremiel. And here he is, most beautiful archangel. And you can invite him in to show you these signs and to help you to connect with the symbolism. He serves on the orange ray of acceptance, compassion, and understanding. And he's really there to remind us that when we pray, when we connect with whether that's our higher self, our divine self, or our guides and our angels, or when we are in dialogue, which is to me the same as a prayer, that those messages, those prayers, those requests are heard. A beautiful way we can work with this is to maybe work with the concept of lucid dreaming. So this is basically being a conscious dreamer. So when you're in your dream state, being able to receive messages and to allow your consciousness then to direct the pathway of your dream. So how we can sort of practice this is to prepare in the evening, feel into what we want to request, and then ask. You can ask Archangel Jeremiel or any of your guides to be shown the answer to a specific question or a message that you need to receive, and then just let it go. Dream, go to sleep, and then in the morning keep a journal by your bed, and in the morning, just first thing that you do, recall what's happened and write the messages down that you've received. Let them pour upon the page. Sometimes always like unconscious writing, so automatic writing, knowing that what you write